Speed, guys. We are gearing up now. We'll get a bunch of you back here soon, but we're gearing up right now to cut these bars here, all out of SHO'NUFF. Thank you.
Hold on. There we go. Sorry, make everybody dizzy there.
All right, so we're gonna cut these bars out of SHO'NUFF. What led us to do this is, come on over here, Jim.
Yeah. All right.
Is Sean was building this new clutch pedal bracket, which honestly is working great. So here's the new pedal itself. And what?
It don't have a pilot in it. It'll drop all the clutch discs.
Yeah, so if I was to push on the clutch right now, what was happening was it was moving this firewall. You can see this plate pedal assembly was mounted to the firewall. We want to mount it to this tube. But to mount it to this tube, when we want to redo these bars anyway, it's kind of a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these bars out of it, make new ones, and then we can make a new mount for the clutch pedal and everything else. So it'd be way more solid, more rigid. And something we need to do to get this thing right. So a lot of you don't know, and some of you may, this was the very first chassis Sean has ever built. He really was, he built it on a bench and kind of measured things. So this is something that's kind of just been weighing over us the whole time. I sit in there and I look out and I'm like looking through here or through here. So we want to move this bar right in line with this pillar here. And that'll widen it out, look a whole lot better. And yeah, so that's where we're going to start. We're just going to bring you guys with us while we cut these bars out. Who was ever in the live a second ago before we went on again to get the orientation right? We pulled the transmission out already, and I think we're ready to go. So time to dissect. It's going to get loud, so if you got earmuffs, put them on. If you got headphones, turn them down, and let's do this. From the shop.
All right.
Let everyone know why you're doing what you're doing.
So not all the bars are going away. A lot of bars I'm going to be reattaching. So like these bars coming up from the engine plate, I don't want to cut those. I'm actually going to cut on both sides of here and actually probably do like a V on both of them. That way I can get back in and then sand away my weld, and then I'll still have my notch and everything, and then I can refit a new dash bar to those, along with the door rack bars as well. So methodically performing surgery.
Woo! Here we go. All right, he's gonna get pretty loud. So we're gonna go say hi to Gordo real quick and check him out. Shane's project for the day there. And let's go check Gordy out. Hit the like button and subscribe. So Jamie's been working on this one all day. You guys have seen some in the videos. And this is just a masterpiece. Want to hear it? Yeah, everyone wants to hear it. Yeah, the SHO'NUFF I'm looking for like 6-second times. So Gordo's over here pulling transmission out of my daily driver. So the clutch has been out for a while, and Gordo's helping me out, trying to get it all done. How's it going?
It's going good. Just have transmission or bell housing bolts to do, and then motor mount, and then that's it.
Nice. There's been a few people that have commented about your fall, so
Oh yeah.
how are you feeling after that?
Fine. Still got all my teeth.
You found it pretty funny though when we shared that. That was pretty good. It's still funny.
I didn't know anyone caught it on camera.
I didn't either. I didn't even know it was there until I was editing that night, and then I died. I couldn't stop laughing. And your channel's been blowing up.
Yeah,
Goofy Built Shane, you're always working on it. You've been out racing a lot, trying to get your hot rod going.
Yeah.
You this weekend he was at the track and he helped tune a buddy's car. Bone stock LS bottom end with a GSR head. And how fast did you guys go?
138.
138. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's moving.
Woo!
Bone stock.
Bone stock.
28 pounds of boost.
Yeah, that's wild. There's some guys that have asked where the bully is. The bully's at the body shop right now. I'm building the front end for it. Trying to get that all set up and done for everybody. So it'll be all one car, super nice. Same thing as SHO'NUFF.
You know, so we don't have a lot of time to work on other cars and stuff, so we are focusing on SHO'NUFF right now. So we figured might as well just send the bully to the body shop right now and get that part done.
Yeah.
Because it's everything else is together. Once the body's done, then we can just put the wiring harness in and fire it up.
There's a few guys wondering what's up with Gordo's car. Do you got that little cherry sensor?
Yeah, right here.
All right, so on Gordo's car, he runs a FuelTech FT450. We're gonna modify the factory distributor to hold this sensor from the side and make it all work, yeah. So yeah, Tom was doing my front end and just really ran out of time. He's got another whole business he runs back in Tennessee. And my buddy Josh stepped up. I just gotta get a super running, so we'll get it. And here's those bars coming out. All right, how you coming?
Good. Got
So
some out
far.
Just trying to keep getting stuff out of the way.
Sean hard at it.
Slice and dice.
Yeah. The Rescue S2000.
That one we're about ready to get going on now. So we just got to drag
Whole
the
bunch
motor
more
out.
parts are here.
Yep.
Finally. Things are kind of serious here. My El Camino, some guys have wondered about the El Camino. It's out there connected to the jet boat right now. I do have the engine right over here. Show you guys that. So, we'll take one before. Dissection. Yeah, the EPA stuff is a serious deal. I don't know if all you guys have got online and seen the PRI video. If not, go to PRI Performance on YouTube. Check out that video. It's pretty good. Super nerve-wracking seeing yourself talk. Still like, oh, kind of hard to watch that. But we definitely got our fight on our hands. I got that question, do I prefer K or B series? I honestly don't mind any of them, K, B, or H, or D series. They're all pretty good. And all can make pretty good power. So we got another tube out, and the dissection is going. I mean, we're not turning back from here, boys. This is going down. Before I do the Datsun, I'm actually gonna do my Pacer. I need a burnout car, and my Pacer is perfect. Let's go see him work. All right. Yeah, there's gonna be some tension. There you go, James. All right. I'm gonna jump where you are in a sec, Sean, because I'm gonna show these guys why we're doing this. All right, guys. So this is it. When I'm sitting in the cockpit right here, here's the clutch pedal, gas. When I'm looking at the light, what do you guys see? This bar right here. Yeah, see, like you don't even see Jamie right now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna move this bar over here. It just has to be done just so we can actually drive this thing. And I've got the wiring harness closed, the engine is ready, the trans is ready, the clutch is ready, drive shaft's getting made, so I'm really not that far away to hitting the track and ripping with you guys. And you guys know I've got some serious goals, you know, so I just want it right. So I figured we go live and just do this with you guys, show you what's up. Yeah, the goal is 6 seconds. Sean is crushing it. Sean is crushing it, so I'm super stoked about that. Dirt Panda, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Just donated $20. Appreciate that. Build one more, $5. Thank you, guys. Means a lot to us. Yep, we'll have to get it recerted. Some of those questions are out there, but it's not a big deal. We do have a cert sticker, but when you modify anything, you do need to have them come back. We have just the raddest cert guy there is. He doesn't live far from the shop, so he just pops over, does our stuff. And, you know, it's just something, I mean, you look at it more and more and you see what I'm talking about. You know, we just need this thing right. We just need it good. And, I mean, we're going racing.
Yeah. We've all sat in it and tried it, and it all just is in the view of everybody.
Yeah. It is right in line of sight. So, and like I said, when he first built it, it was on a table. You can go back to those old videos because they're actually super fun to watch. I love putting the oh yeahs in there and all the little sound effects. Awesome. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the donation. What's up, PFI? Just picked up an 87 Accord hatchback A20, replaced the head, and runs like a champ. The A20s are pretty rare. We just did some custom pistons for a guy with the A20. Our friend Jeremy, he's got a really rad little Accord. We've done some videos on his other one, and he's got a pretty mean one coming out. Yeah, we got some family in Norway. So, Scandinavian. All right. Ontario in the house. We got almost 1,000 viewers. Thank you, guys. We're here dismantling, showing up right now, live. You know, sometimes doing it live is pretty cool. You know, you don't have to wait for an upload. Might not be as crisp, but it's getting real. So this tube doesn't weigh nothing.
No.
Pretty awesome, but it's gone.
Yeah, Vermont is...
No, you only lose one finger every now and then. These guys are funny. Man, I'm stoked you guys are commenting. It's rad, man. I need you guys all commenting on my regular videos. $15 from Dark Blaze 176. He met me at Rocky Mountain Race Week 1.0. Man, I am so pumped for 2.0. 2.0 is going to be awesome. We got some cool stuff planned. Here he goes. So again, some of the guys just showing up. We're dismantling SHO'NUFF right now. It's scary. But these bars are in terrible spots, so I need to change them. just so I can drive. All right, so that's that, boys. We ain't turning back. Sean, this is something we were gonna do over the winter, but since we had to redo that clutch pedal and redo the mount for it, we figured now's the time. And I said, well, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna go live, because I'm gonna bring you guys with us. You're with us through our successes and our failures, and we just want it right. Man, some guys have commented about Harv's dyno. Harv St. Mary, where I got my car. All right, we're gonna go over here for a minute. This is awesome. No, this is not the DDA, boys. All right, so now that he's cutting, we can hear you guys. I'll show you this one while we let's flip around. All right, there you are. All right, this is awesome. So if you guys got any questions, let's go over them now real quick.
Yes, the cage does need to be reserted after we do this.
Yep.
Whenever you cut a bar out or add bars, you need to get inserted.
Especially when it's part of the driver's area, you just have to. My old school CRX. Back, Jamie.
We talked about that today.
It was great. So I do got plans to bring it back, because I don't know if you guys know, and you need to check this out. Lisa Kubo has started to put her old car back together. Check out her YouTube channel. She's just getting it started, and it's going to be awesome to follow. But she got super motivated and excited and jumped back in, and she started her old car project back, which is pretty awesome, because mixed with some old technology with some new stuff, that car ought to haul ass. And it'll be fun to see her back in the driver's seat. Thank you. Someone just donated $50. I appreciate that so much. Norwegian Washing, love what you do for the sport. Thank you. So I'm pretty excited about that. My buddy JJ, I'm trying to get him out with his car also, which would be cool. Build One just gave us $2. Thanks, buddy. Jamie is not running Race Week 2.0. We have
the craziest schedule.
Yeah, let's go over this.
Okay, so
listen to this schedule
starting
real quick.
last weekend,
Yeah.
like 2 days ago, our schedule was crazy. So we had a race in Pueblo. This weekend we have PSCA. Then you leave straight from PSCA on race week.
Yep.
Then the next weekend we have Import Face Off is actually coming to Bandamere. So we can
Heck
hang out
yeah.
with Cliff and Keegan and
gonna
all
be
those
great.
guys. Then we leave from there and go straight to Houston for Cletus and Cars.
Italy. Awesome, man.
Then we leave Houston, Cletus and Cars and go directly to Florida for FL2K. And then the next weekend, we have a wedding to go to in Florida and a race in Orlando. So we're going to be bouncing between those. Then there's World Cup. Then there's Cletus and Cars and the Freedom 500.
And besides, SEMA wants me to be at the SEMA show.
And PRI.
And then we have another wedding in December. So there's a lot going on every direction. I've been trying to keep up with the channel stuff. I have a stack of videos to edit, like so many. I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start. But this is a little bit easier, and you guys can just jump in and see what's really going on here at the shop. How do we look at past questions? I don't know if we can get online or not.
I turned everything off of line right now.
All right, let me look at some. There were some good ones here. I'm gonna shoot through here for some of these questions.
Actually, I think I saw.
So Chuck, someone was asking about Chuck Zeisinger, and Chuck, from what I understand, from what people have told me, is he's got some motivation to try to put the Civic back together, which would be really cool because it's another old school car. A curse update. Yeah.
Cursed.
He needs he's working on the transmission stuff. JDM Woodworking gave us $5. Thank you. how much power can a stock S2000 block take?
Oh,
so
block.
we've made over 900 horse on a stock engine. I don't recommend it for
Like
everybody,
bone stock engine.
but you know, if somebody's got money and they're motivated and they don't really care and they just want to know, like, that's where I've gone to. And that was with a 6870 turbo, so pretty decent. Does running a bigger hot side on the high pressure turbo increase the efficiency to the lower pressure turbo in a compound setup? Just curious if you know. I'll have to think about that. Awesome. Let's roll back into this. So SHO'NUFF right now weighs around 2,200. I think full weight and everything done, I think we'll just be just under 2,400, somewhere in that range. I'm shooting for a 50-50 weight split. If I could get it 55-45, be even better.
Does SHO'NUFF use an intercooler?
SHO'NUFF, I don't have. So funny. Somebody asked, does SHO'NUFF use an intercooler? And I wasn't planning on it, to be honest with you. I was gonna just use the methanol to do it all. But this last weekend, we had some issues with Jamie's car before we went to this race in Pueblo out here. And we were having some trouble making boosts. So you can see in that picture, we're having some trouble making boosts. So we quickly made a boost pipe. Hey, Jesse Jones, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Quickly made a boost pipe, put it on the dyno, and we made more boost by about 4 pounds. But we actually lost about 50 horsepower. So losing power is not my thing. So SHO'NUFF might end up with an intercooler or something along those lines. Somebody said, so in the big scheme of things, I think SHO'NUFF will have a big intercooler on it. And I want to do a billet K series. I want to do air to water. I want to do compound turbo. I really wanted the car,
Billet block, billet head.
like, you know, I'm trying to go sixes here. I want to go fast. So that's where we're at. Mid-mounted manual. Keep up the great vids. Here's some love from OKC. Sign the RPM Mac people. All right, so yes.
Maniacs has a fully built NSX he needs tuned. Shoot us an email.
Yeah, shoot us an email. If you guys want something tuned, shoot us an email. We're still tuning stuff. It has to be race car stuff, trailered in, trailered out, all that jazz. Yeah, free valve would be nice.
Somebody asked if my car was on methanol. I think it was because of our intercooler talk.
Yes.
Yes, my car
Yeah,
is on
it
methanol.
sure is.
And yes, it still got extremely freaking hot on the
Yeah,
intake
with the EPA and everything else, every car here is either on methanol or on ethanol. I mean, that is it. That's all we're running, just to keep stuff down. So, what else? Read us another question, James. 2KZ, no shit. Love to do that. Hey, sometimes there's dislikes. It's okay. Keep working on it. The plans for the jet boat. I honestly just want to build J series in it with
we might just
you know,
take this
single turbo. Yeah, and it may end up in Florida with us. While we're gonna be down in Florida so long, I'm trying to get SHO'NUFF done to the point where I can take it down there and run it this winter. Because once our track's closed the end of October here in Colorado, and then we're kind of stuck. But there's lots of racing to do in Florida. We have friends there, so that can all work out really, really good. And I just, you know, I want to get a jump on this thing. You guys know we've worked really hard on it all, and for a long time. And with so many client cars and so much going on in my life, it's hard for me to actually do my cars. So I'm working on putting a little crew together of guys that'll help me at the track, help get stuff done.
It's not easy.
Yeah, not easy.
It's not easy running a car and turning it around between passes.
Oh, yeah.
Especially something at that magnitude.
Yeah.
It's something that's going to take 3 or 4 people
Yeah,
to keep up with it.
Because we, you know, it's obviously not this year, but next year we do want to do World Cup. To us, World Cup is like that's the race of races. That's where
the Super Bowl.
that's where the big dogs go. And,
That's the Super Bowl.
And we want to compete. And you guys have seen how Kyle's done. And Kyle's we can do a turbo change and enter like True Street or something down the line with the MR2. So if we can have a couple cars that are involved in it all, I think that'd be top notch. That'd be pretty cool. Hello from New Zealand. stoked you guys all part of this. We got 1,200 people. We at least got to get to 1,320, I believe. That would be the ultimate. Right now, if you guys are just tuning in, what we're doing is I'm answering some questions right now while we take a break because Sean's back there cutting up SHO'NUFF at the moment. But I wanted to bring you guys through while we work on that and get that all done.
Hey, Freedom Civic.
Freedom Civic. Well, it's something we'll play with while we're in Florida. Yeah. The guy's asking about the NSX. I mean, I'm gonna share that with you. The NSX. I just got some pieces back, so I'm stoked. First of all, I want to go over this. I got some BC racing coilovers for it, so I'm stoked about that. A lot of you guys have seen there's nothing in the back at the moment, but I got the block back and all beefed up. So we've got some big old sleeves in here and everything's all super fancy and nice and clean. So there's all that stuff. You guys get all the lowdown, go live. So nothing in it right now, but I have the stuff to make this thing just super rad. And that's the goal. Reliability and power. You know, it's not gonna be sequential trans, so I'm not out to like totally beat Kyle, but if I can like run with him, it'll be all right. Yeah, my hair goes pretty fast. It's a thing. All right, let's go check on Sean. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Going back. Still cutting. So Dave James just asked me what my hair growth formula was, and it's Keeps, guys. It's almost.
I thought it was Sour Patch Kids and Coca-Cola.
It could be Sour Patch Kids and Coca-Cola. All right, so that's where Sean is. We are dissecting SHO'NUFF right now. So those guys just jumping in. These front bars were in the line of sight, and we're fixing that. We started off with just doing the clutch pedal, because I don't remember if you guys watched the clutch pedal episode, but there was a lot of movement, or there was a lot of flex down here, and we decided to add some leverage, which all this did. But when you pushed on it, it would raise the whole firewall. So we need this to attach to this front bar, and to do all of that, it'll be way easier to make some new bars here that just hug this pillar, and we can see. So we figured we'd do this live as well. It's always cool. There's that cool transmission we just pulled out. Properly blend of Coca-Cola and ethanol. That is the trick. Yeah, this is cool. What's happening with the moonshine tune? The moonshine's ready. We just gotta get a car over here, an old Moonshine Marty over here, and knock it out. It is so potent right now. I can't even describe. I think it was 190 proof or something. It was ridiculous. The alcohol content. Oh my gosh. I'm really anxious to see how it'll do. Center steering wheel and ride the transmission. That'd be fun, but probably put me out too many dang classes. Again, there's some questions about the front end of the bully. My buddy Josh has got it, and he's working on it. I haven't seen pictures, but I have his Supra here, and I need to make that run. And we're getting close on that. We found the crank cam deal's way out, so.
We spent all day yesterday, wasn't it?
It was Friday, or I don't know what day it was.
All day.
They all seem like the same day.
Yeah, we got a lot of that figured out, so now we know where to go with it.
Right. All right. SHO'NUFF is not a race week build. You probably won't see a race week build out of me, just simply because of this EPA thing. That's like something, you know, I'll help people all day, but I don't know if it's something I need to put my name on, you know? I think that's a thing, you know? So I don't think SHO'NUFF will do race week. Originally, when I was building it, it was going to be race week and drifting, and it's progressed into strictly a drag car. And I'm looking to make one of the baddest S2000 drag cars there is. I just, we have the technology, we've got the parts. Yeah, so I really want to do it. My ultimate goal over the winter is to build a billet K-series for it with compound turbos. That's like, I don't know if you guys have seen Eric Jarvis. He owns an S2000 with a billet K, kind of the same type of setup, and it's honestly super fast, and he super inspired me to go that way. Right now, it runs an F20C, which is the engine out of this thing. It's an S2000 engine. And it's built, and it's made good power. This engine's made over 1,000 horsepower before, so I don't see that being a problem. It's down the road, I want to make 2,000 horsepower. So when you're making 2,000, you just got to have everything right, or it'll fall apart quickly. There's 1,400 of you guys watching. Thank you guys so much. This is awesome. We appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. What do you think, Sean?
I just ran out of Sawzall blades, so we got to send Gordo get some more. And just catching my breath because that Sawzall was beating me up.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I stepped out, because I'm sure you guys over the mic was just blown out.
Oh, I'm sure. Just static.
I mean, I thought it'd be cool to do live, and then I was like, well, wait a minute. That is kind of noisy. Hey, everyone's like, what's up, Sean?
Oh, what's up, guys? I don't know what's noisier, me or the Sawzall.
Right? What do you think about all this? I mean, it's kind of
It's going to be some hard work down at the base, but it's going to be a lot better looking. I mean, the past 4 years, I've evolved quite a bit in my tube bending skills and
Has it been
fabrication
4 years since you built this chassis?
At least 3.5. I mean, it's darn tootin' close.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's probably pretty
we
close to
were
that.
in the garage at your house.
Yeah. And if you guys haven't seen some of those old videos when we were working on the garage, it was actually, I look back now and it was some good times.
It was good times.
It was kind of fun. We started this whole project just because we got booted out of the shop. So why wouldn't you just build a car? It got morale up. It got us motivated to do something and kept us pushing forward, which SHO'NUFF is pretty important, I think. Pretty
Absolutely.
awesome.
SHO'NUFF.
And you guys know it got its name because Garrett's Leroy, and in the movie, I don't know, anyway, that's how it's happened. Oh man, 1,432 of you guys.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Why compounds instead of twins? Okay, that's a great question. The reason you do compounds over twins is you can size the turbos correctly enough to where if you were in the middle of a pass and you needed to pedal it, come on and off the throttle and back on real fast, a compound turbo will relight quick where twins do not. You got to get that drive pressure up, and with a compound turbo setup, it's not much faster to get the turbos relit, and that's kind of important. Yeah. Especially with this kind of some of the racing we do where there's some no prep stuff and that kind of stuff. You got to be able to pedal and have it come back. And if we pedal it now, there's no way this thing would re-spool fast enough and then runs just over. You'd have to spray it down real fast, nitrous it, and then you run into those issues where something can go south and it's a little more unpredictable, even though you try to make it predictable. So that's why the compounds over twins. There you go. When's she on the dyno?
We're working on
We're working on it, hopefully soon. With the fuel tech, you guys know it'll be a 3 or 4 pull job, and it's good to go. Seeing some of this E-gate stuff, I mean, I almost want to do that now, but we'll probably stick to CO2 first this year, just so I can get it done, and then talk E-gate next year with the compounds. Because I think with the E-gate and compounds, you could probably really make stuff really excellent. Sean, they need you to say SHO'NUFF.
SHO'NUFF.
No, you're doing it.
SHO'NUFF.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, we have Brent James, $10. Keep your head up. You're a champ. Cheer from Alberta, Canada. A lot of you from Canada in here. The Last Dragon, that's it. Sorry, my brain was... But a lot of Canadians here. Appreciate you guys. Oh, Excel DFI. James, we all mess with that stuff. Who's the master, Sean?
SHO'NUFF.
Hello, hello. SC Papa Ray. E-gate, E-gate, E-gate. Oh, if you guys are reading some of these comments, they are amazing. You guys are all amazing. What we're doing here, if you're just tuning in, is we cut the bar out of SHO'NUFF. The old bars were kind of right here in the way and in the line of sight. So something we were going to change over the winter, but we're redoing the clutch pedal stuff. And so this makes sense. So the bars used to be like right in here, and they need to be, you know, over in here. So that's what we're doing. Tube work. All right.
Plastic surgery giving SHO'NUFF a nose job.
Yeah. So this is the clutch pedal stuff. You got that flashlight again?
Yep.
So you can see what Sean was building here. He made a cool little mount and then a new pedal, just missing the pad. And then this has all got ball bearings in it, so it really moves easy. I can't move it right now
Move
because
a little bit, just don't.
yeah, we should probably pull that pin if anything.
Top one don't have a nut.
All right.
Push.
But you can see now, like this thing moves like nothing, which is super important. And you did some needle bearings or something in here, Sean?
Yeah, so they're 1-inch OD and 7/8 ID, so they're real thin needle bearings. And essentially I built a sleeve with the heavy wall. So that's like some 120 wall, 1.25 inch.
Right here.
And then on the outer ends, I welded on some also 1.25 inch, but 058 wall. So it was narrower. So I was able, and
It was the right.
bearings fit just right into that.
I see.
So I welded that with the heavier wall so they couldn't go inside of the tube past that width. So.
Okay. But this whole cowl, you wouldn't believe it, but pushing on the clutch, it literally would raise the cowl and the windshield.
Yeah, it moved quite a bit.
Quite a bit. So that had to be changed, and I think that was pretty important. So that's where we're at. Now we got the tubes cut out and everything good. So, all right. As soon as you get the Sawzall blades, then you keep it up.
Yep.
But I'm gonna answer some of you guys' questions. Let's talk the RPM Act and what we're all thinking. How do we overcome this government and all the stuff that's going on as a family, as a group? How do we make this stuff work? Some of you, the SHO'NUFF started as an S2000. The coal truck, I have a new engine for it, just a stock engine. We're gonna throw a turbo on and make that all work. When it comes to the RPM Act, you guys know that just covers race cars. It does not cover any street car stuff, but it's our first door in to being able to talk to the EPA and making this stuff legit. All right. So I think that's kind of important. Yeah, I agree with some of the comments. Gordo's car is a 91 Civic. Yeah, and I agree. I really would like figure out how to get this stuff to somebody in a network and talk about the RPM Act and why it's so important. Because really right now, we would all, I mean, race car wise, we're fine, but anybody with a street car style stuff, I mean, it's super illegal to them. So that's kind of a problem because most guys are just, you know, weekend warriors and tweaking on stuff and trying to make it good. We've been live for almost 40 minutes. Man, that's gone by fast. All right. Faster S2000 or MR2? The S2000, I mean, I'm planning to run it in the 6s. That's my goal. It's been the goal since we started the project. I already know we can do it. This last weekend, it was K-powered. What is his car? Usimer's car.
That's actually a carbon Accord body.
So a carbon Accord bodied with a K-powered, similar chassis to SHO'NUFF, but he just went a 639 at 211. So if I'm going 660s at 200, I'm good. I'm happy. I mean, those are the ultimate goals. We're trying to go fast. I mean, I love to compete, and I like to do it with a smaller power plant. I think that's kind of the fun part, you know, is taking a small motor and making it do things that they're not supposed to do. It just makes it way more fun. And these guys, oh, you guys got a little idler here, so.
Yep, a little tensioner for it.
Little tensioner. This is a tall deck stroker engine. So they've had to try to figure out a way to get the slack out of the side of the belt. Chris had this little damper deal at his house. Who's makes this one? 1320. Very cool. Goofy Built CRX is right there. He's got all the tires on it. He's working on getting an alternator on it or some way to manage voltage, because that has been his problem. Tries to drive it, the battery's dead or something. And axles. What is up, everyone? Hopefully you guys get some Elko content over the winter. Yeah, we talked about that too. Some guys have asked or said, can we move the VIN to make it a race car? And Jamie, what was your idea?
With what? What?
The VIN numbers and race cars.
Well, that's something we've talked about, you know, that if they want tax for them or something, you know.
Or a way to just release the VIN number, you know, if they ran it, it'd come up competition use or something, you know. I hope they could, yeah. But if they would work with us all, you know what I mean? Like, you got to do something, because this is a huge industry, and what they're talking, like, it would just kill it all, and that's just not okay, you know? But it is boost weather. Hello? One guy asked if I'm going to run an NHR top fuel dragster. I don't think I'm ever going to run one, but I have goals, maybe not this year, not next, but maybe the following. I have goals to tune in top fuel. I feel like, you know, all the guys doing it are getting older, and there needs to be some young blood in there, right? And there's guys that want to work with me, and I want to work with them. So maybe we can try to work that out. And I don't think it'd be very hard. You know, it's a lot of data to go through and make stuff fast, but I really enjoy it. I really enjoy going to work with Clay Milliken and all of those guys. They're really fun to work with. The entire team's awesome. I wouldn't mind trying some nitro in SHO'NUFF. The problem, I think, with the turbo car and nitro is back pressure. I think you'd have to use some really large exhaust housings. Another idea would be run that billet K like I was talking about, and we do like an F1A Pro Charger. So you could do like a big Pro Charger and then put nitro to it, and then it works almost like a nitro top fuel car. And you could play with percentages. And I've had the idea of basically having a separate fuel system with just 100% nitro, and then just blend it into the cylinder. You know, instead of mixing it all together, you could blend it and pull the methanol back. So, you know, the computer stuff's getting so fast, you could almost close loop that and make them really good and really fast. I think that'd be a cool way to do nitro stuff. Yeah, we got McFarland stuff around here too. Yeah, I can't wait to hang with the side-by-side blog guys again. I'm sure they'll all be down in Florida while we're out racing. Hey, thank you, Extreme. Love you, Brent. Thanks for doing what you're doing, being awesome. Are you going to do a burnout car to Australia for Summer Nationals sometimes? So I have an old Pacer, and it's awesome. I don't mind telling you guys all this stuff. Doesn't have to be a secret. But I have this old Pacer. I named it Skid Mark. I want to do big block Aussie style. It's a short wheelbase, big power, lots of torque, super high gear ratio. So, you know, the wheel speed would be speed through the roof. And yeah, I'd like to do some Aussie style stuff. Fong, some guys are wondering what's up with Fong, and he's been working real hard on his motor program and his chassis program. Between his client cars and that, he has been working nonstop. The guy he's truly amazing. I really hope he gets that figured out quick. If not, we're totally in to help him jump in and work through it. Some guys have asked where the Grinch is. It sounds like Roman's almost done with it. He calls it the Battle now. It's not called the Grinch anymore because of, again, some letters saying he can't call it that. So he's working on that too. My old N600, a guy asked about if I'm going to do anything special. My kids have got 5,000 ideas, and my idea is to keep it stock, but one son wants to do a rotary, another one wants, they all got ideas. But it's all time and money, and I got to figure out the stuff I got going first, which is the Bully and SHO'NUFF. So I'm trying to get those done. I do got a Toyota Corolla for sale. Anybody's looking for one, they're gold. But what else we got in here? Any new motor tech on the horizon you are excited for? You know, I really love the E-Gate. If you guys haven't got to play with them, like so far when I've heard, it's like Fuel Tech's the one that's got it to where you can control it the best at the moment. Some guys on Motec have made it work, but those two systems, and I think that technology is really good. I honestly was thinking the other night it'd be awesome to have a fuel pressure regulator did the same thing, to where you could actually, you know, if you were starting to run out of fuel and you had a big enough pump, you could actually make it 3-to-1 or 4-to-1 or 5-to-1, and you know, have an fuel pressure regulator. I think something like that working like an E-Gate would work pretty cool too, you know. I don't know, there's tons of things. I got a NOx board, so where we can try to measure the nitric oxide or whatever that comes out. So I want to try to figure that out and close loop all of that stuff. Yeah, I've got the Corolla is like a 77. I do remote stuff. You can log in on TeamViewer. I do all that kind of stuff too. I usually do that while I'm editing at home at night. So we can just keep working and plugging away with stuff. We enjoy that. Will you be tuning Baby D? Yes. Yes, as soon as he gets that hot rod together, I'm going to fly out there, and me and Clay Milliken, or Clay Milliken and I, excuse me, are going to hang out and try to work that thing out. I'm pretty excited about that. The rotary Angel Motorsports Collab, yep, we got that. That's going to go on too. That'll probably be spring of next year. Besides, we've got John's truck here, and we're doing the rear suspension on that. He wants an independent suspension, and Sean here has been coming up with ideas for that. And so far, we've come up with some pretty cool ideas. So that'll be a fun one. We've got Uncle Chet's Prelude here right now. He needed a cage put in because he does like lemons racing with it. So trying to get some more YouTuber cars in here. I like to work on their stuff and bring you guys that. And as this EPA thing goes down, I want to bring you guys other content besides just, you know, our day-to-day stuff, which is what you guys have seen. You know, all these cars you see me tune, and day in, day out, that's my day. That's what I do. Like the stream. Thank you guys. I love it. I love answering you guys and hanging out with you guys. We're all hot rodders, so. Hi from Australia. You have inspired me to build a Pro Front Honda Excel. It will be the only one in Australia, and I really hope to use Fuel Tech and methanol. Any tips? Yeah, I mean, what transmission you're going to use, I highly recommend pretty much all Fuel Tech stuff. So if you go with the 550, get their strain stuff and use their strain gauge and pressure sensors. Need any of that, they can get to the PFI Speed website. We'll help you set up what you need to make it work. Pro front wheel drive, I believe, is just beginning the resurgence. Next year, we should have a class of at least 8 cars. I know of a few others getting built, so who knows if it'll get better. Sorry if my mic's cutting out, guys. Could be me holding the phone weird. Try to do that better, but I'm really working hard on the Pro Front stuff. Our PSCA stuff, you guys have seen. It has grown and grown. We got our last race coming up the end of this week, and everybody is gearing their cars up for it. And it should be just an awesome race. Like I said, it's the end of this week. So if any of you guys can make it out, feel free to get out here. You guys won't regret it. It's always a blast. And then right after PSCA, I fly out to Oklahoma, where we're going to do race week 2.0, and I'm going to do that with Garrett. And then immediately fly home, and then we have IFO Denver. So I am busy. So some of the videos may be delayed, or I may just be making them from my phone. I'll keep working on it. Do you tune Cobb? I actually stopped tuning Cobb a while ago. Simple fact, all of this stuff going on. If you have to plug in, we just can't. So trying to do the best we can. Let me see here. Some of you guys, we're gonna buy some PFI merchandise. PFIspeed.com. Be sure to get on there. You guys can get performance parts, which helps us a ton with all our accounts, and then you can also get any merchandise that we have. Again, with the Moonshine tune, it is Moonshine Marty has it prepped. It is super potent and ready to go. I just need a car to do it with. It may be the beater. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll have that coming up, and I'm pretty excited about that. Let me see other questions. We got a lot of questions in here. Yep, Jamie has the new E-Gate on his Civic. I'm working on some videos of us testing all that. It did exactly what we wanted it to. Yeah, just like Kyle's car. We put in 25 pounds. 25 pounds. It's pretty awesome. Any help selecting head gaskets for H22? I personally have always stuck with the factory ones. I know they're hard to get any ones from the 92 to 5 Civic, so I've been kind of forced to buy the 97 to 2000 ones, which aren't my favorite, but they still work pretty decent, and I'm working on that. Yeah, I would totally run for president. Why not? We do better than this guy. We can at least hold a conversation. Oh man, $5 from, man, I don't want to butcher your name, but Osak Kronos. How do you guys run your alternators without factory wiring? I have 3-wire plug in, got power on the black and yellow, but have no charge. Okay, so on a factory Honda, alternator, the only one you need is the black wire with the yellow stripe. If you're juicing that up 12 volts, then the alternator is working. If it's not charging with that alternator's got a problem. Or you make sure you got your big power on it as well. Yeah. I'm not political, but they've kind of forced me to be, so whatever. Do you tune Link ECU brand? Yeah, Link's great. Link's awesome. Thoughts on Neutron Engines K-Series V8? Yeah, we've been in touch. I think he's super inspiring us. I mean, SHO'NUFF, that would be the ultimate. Like, if I could have that, I mean, we could run with everybody. I think it'd be a little work and a little learning, you know, but I think that thing would be excellent. Taylor Ray's car, we've talked about, you know, tuning. I've helped him all along the way. Answered a lot of questions, and he's got to be really close to right there. I've told him what cam angle numbers and what to look for. So I think even if I did get out there and helped him tune it, we'd probably be done in 2 or 3 pulls. That car's really coming around great. And I think Taylor's just a wonderful human being. He's just great. What am I having for dinner? Probably SpaghettiOs, honestly. No idea. Kind of the bachelor life, so I tune and edit. That's about my life. If you ran for president, that would be the only way I would vote. All right. So we're going to go another about 6 minutes here. That'll be an hour. I think that's decent. The previous, yep. Yeah, it was the previous administration that got us with the EPA. But from what I understand, it was kind of a weird deal. It's whatever it is. It is what it is right now, and we got to fight for our industry. We got to change this all. What's the time on a fuel tech? You can get fuel techs whenever. We stock a bunch of them. Thank you guys all so much. I'm not hiring at the moment. Will I tune Honda Flash Pro? J-Swap Jason. Yeah, I mean, if it's a race car and you're still doing race car stuff, I don't see why not. It's no big deal. Yeah. What else? I love you guys too. Yeah, I do think the right of repair comes into play. Race car stuff. I still have a tough time because, you know, I feel like when we own something, it's ours. So if I'm working on my stuff at home or my property and I build it and then I put it on a trailer and I haul it to a racetrack, I don't see why that's even a question. Like, that shouldn't even be, like, what? It's my stuff.
Pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, the pursuit of happiness, all of that jazz. Shop cat update. I don't know where she is, but she's running around here.
Crazy.
Earlier today, she and I totally got into a thing, and she was stuck to my arm. She had her mouth on my fist, claws on my arm, and I was, yeah. So she's wild, but I love her. We stock fuel injectors. We stock head gaskets. We stock pistons, rods. We stock all kinds of stuff. Most stuff on the website is stocked. If it's not, we can get it to you quick. If there's a back order, we'll let you know. But the website's been growing, and that's really all you guys helping so much. So we way appreciate all that. Yeah. I do have a drift car too. I got a BMW. If you know Tiffany Kelly, Justin and Tiffany, Tiffany's gonna build the BMW with me, and we'll probably take it to Grid Life events. And I also want to do a GLTC car because I think some of that road racing's right up my alley, and I super enjoy every time I go. So I'm amped to go and do some of that as well. Livested Langford 2024. Yeah. Do I still work on trophy trucks? Trophy trucks, the owner of our team passed away. So as of now, we are not. They have one of the trucks still, and it's down in Texas right now. And if he gets a wild hair, I'll be there in 1 second. I really loved the trophy truck stuff. I could tell you some of the wildest stories. Maybe one day we can get into that. The team, yeah, the whole team is amazing. We miss them. We've actually fly a couple of them in for our PSCA races where they help us now. So, you know, we built lifelong friendship with all of that. So it's pretty cool. All right. I didn't do anything to the cat. She's just, when you pet her for a little while, she gets excited and rambunctious and decides to beat you up. Yeah. You know, I believe the EPA is, I think that, you know, maybe they want clean air, but I think most of it's just a money grab, honestly. Or else, you know, I think there'd be some real communication with all of us, and really try to work things out and make the industry better both ways. So, and I know, just like with fuel tech and other stuff, this engine management is getting so good, we can make it do pretty much anything. If it can read a sensor, and you put in a table to run around it, this stuff will do it. It's that good. Pedal the metal. Appreciate all you guys. Yeah. The guy brought up the time that the gas cap didn't work on the trophy truck, and you had to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Denton. Yeah, that was awesome.
After I got done making it work, I had to call you and tell you, or no, I had to call the other pit and tell them, okay, this is how you can put fuel in the truck.
Yeah.
If this thing's not taped on there, you should probably make one while they're driving to you.
So there's people wondering how to help. If you live outside the country, I mean, you can't really sign the RPM Act because obviously, but you guys can help spread the word because this, you know, if it affects our country, I'm sure it's affecting your country or already has or things like that. And I don't believe anyone ever has the right to tell you what you can do with your own stuff. That's just, it's beyond me. So I think that's pretty wild. What other question? Project rehab update. Yep, coming soon. We have, like Jamie said earlier in this live, that we got a bunch of the stuff, and we're ready to about go on that car. And it should just fall together, honestly. Once I think we were wiring harness away, the engines together, the trans together, the drivetrains basically just goes in and wire
the car and
fire it up. It's gonna be super easy. Moonshine again. Yep. NSX update. I ran through the NSX stuff in this live, so as I put that up, just jump in there and fast forward. I showed the engine block and all the stuff I got to do here. So, Jamie, you gonna build your Elko too?
Yeah, my engine's over there too.
And what are you doing in that?
I have Rob's old LS engine. So
Okay, the
it's
one out
rods, pistons, head studs, some head work, stuff like that. Probably throw a couple twins on it.
Yeah.
Turbo 400 I've got over there to build. So
He's on it.
Got a harness and an ECU already for it, so just got to put her together.
Yeah, messing with people's cars is like messing with their women. You just don't do it. You just don't do it, man. The EPA is messing with our hot chicks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jamie's always on. Yeah. My rotary plans is I have a little Datsun and Angel Motorsports. They're gonna build me a badass little motor, and it'll just be a little burnout ripper and a little, just a cool little car. Copper spray head gaskets, I do not, but I use head gaskets with a real good coat on them. Otherwise, I use silver spray paint. That's how I've done it. All right, so it's been an hour, guys. You guys want to keep going, or should we call it good? Let's. What do you guys think? Because I could talk for a while. I'm sure we could figure out something. I think Jamie wants to start this car. Oh. We're going to tune this one. You guys want to hang out and watch, or you guys want to wait for the video? Has it got CO2?
Oh, there. It should be full.
Because we could dyno this. I don't care. All right. Well, you guys might just be in time for a little tuner. What do you guys say? I'm down with that, man. Let's go. This just got good. Even better. Sean cut up SHO'NUFF, unfortunately, but had to. And now you guys get to see this rip. So let's go over this real quick. This has got... Yep, a Dart Tall Deck B Series block. So this is not a Honda block. This is a Dart. It's a 60...
Next gen 6785.
Next gen 6785 precision.
Yep.
Eagle 95.
95 crank.
95 stroke crank. GRP made us the rods because they're custom lengths, all that. The head's all Ferreira, everything. It's got the Fuel Tech, the 520 pound an hour injectors.
Big old injectors.
Yep. The Weldon fuel pump and the regulator.
And all for a good cause, too.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's go. Guess this just got a little longer. That's okay. Oh, I got a battery pack, dude. This thing will just go and go. We don't ever got to worry about the battery. The Bully, it is down in Colorado Springs. I have... He's an amazing painter. I have his Supra. Woo! And he's got the Bully. So he's building my front end. I'm trying to make this hot rod run. It's had a crank problem. I figured out why. I can show you guys. All right, so see right here, guys? He put the cam sensor over here. This was an NA head, and you can see he welded this on to use the turbo cams. But the sensor he needed, location, needed to be over here. So I'm gonna take some stuff apart and knock some teeth off the crank sensor, or crank wheel, and get it ready. That's a Supra. So, but I'm gonna get it. I at least found what the issue was, and that was a challenge in itself, but probably the nicest car cover. If you guys have seen these car covers, these are, wow. All tailor-made. That's what you do, man. That's good. Woo! Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, guys, things are getting real good. So all you guys sticking in the live, we're gonna have some good time right now. All right, let's go. Oh! Such a good kid. You're doing killer there, Gordy. All right, all right. So it's our friend Dustin Hansen's little hot rod. We kind of ran over everything. Fuel Tech FT550. He's been working on it for a hot minute. And we're going to throw down right now. So I'm stoked you guys are here. Good morning from Australia. Hey, thank you, New Zealand, $50. Man, that's rad. Thank you so much. Can't thank you enough. Joe Rogan is in the chat. Yeah, me and Joe. Fighting for the RPM Act. Yeah, we've there was a commenter that asked if I tuned the Cobalt SS, and we have for sure. Tuned just about everything. I really enjoy tuning. I enjoy the technology. I like to figure out the bugs. That's a lot of the fun. This is awesome. This thing just turned out beautiful. Beautiful. Ugh. Things are just about to get turned up. And I was just thinking, we're about done. Gordo's always losing weight. He looks good.
Yellow control arm.
What do you think, Gordy? Oh no, I hope it don't fall. So this one's got the radiator. There it is. That's pretty rad. Someone asked me where I learned so much about cars, and honestly, it's just because I love cars. So I'm always researching, trying to figure out stuff, chase stuff. Once you figure out how the tech kind of works, then it's always just refining that. So, you know, it really is just air, fuel, and spark, and timing it all right. And timing it all right is how you shut the EPA up, and everything else to make them clean, to make them good. Put good fuels in them. Pump gas is not good fuel. Pump gas is terrible fuel. Yeah. Anybody that has a knock sensor just knows it knocks everything out of the motor and creates a bunch of heat. Yep, basic mechanics is right. I think Fuel Tech is a good option for any engine. Their twin turbo V10 would love it, and you would too, because it's so easy to tune and manage. You can tune it with or without a laptop. It does a lot of the auto correcting like Holly does, but there's so many other options, and it's the dashboard too, or any kind of it, or anything else you want it to be. It could be off to the side or whatever, but it really does a lot. It's really powerful. And anybody that watches Anderson's channel, you'll see he's got a huge passion for this all, and he just keeps pushing, keeps making all this better. And I think Lisa's Civic, she's going to be on a Motec M130, and I don't know if I'm playing with that or, you know, the M series. I'm still not. I could tune pretty decent. I'm totally not strong on chassis management stuff in it yet, but I'm working on that. I'm always trying to get better. The Fuel Tech just came pretty naturally because it's how it communicates and talks like I do, which I way dig. Motec, I usually got to read it 3 or 4 times to kind of figure out what they're trying to say, and then move from there. Gosh, this is going to be cool. Stoked you guys are all here, man. 1,354 of you. Some guys have asked about the events coming up again. We have PSCA this weekend, and then I go on race week, and then I come back and we have IFO, and then we take off for Cleveland Cars Houston, and then we head to Florida, and we have a stack of stuff, FL2K, weddings, the mullets. I don't know, there's gonna be a stack of stuff, so really I don't have time off for the next couple months. And once we're out in Florida, or once we're on the road till probably December. We should have more subscribers, so everybody hit that subscribe button. How you coming? Coming all right? Yeah, this was gonna be a short, just live video showing where we were, cutting the bars out, showing up, trying to fix the cage. And then it turned into, let's tune this stuff. I am going to World Cup. I won't miss World Cup. It's one of my, I just have a big passion for it. I'm supposed to be at the SEMA show too, so I might just blast the SEMA show for a day or two and then quickly get to Maryland. Someone said, just watch Lisa Kubo's video on her Civic. Watch out, she's back. And I'm super excited. A lot of you guys don't know, but she had one of the first front-wheel drive 7-second cars. She got the bounty for it all, so it's pretty awesome. And then she's pulling out her old Civic, and it's really just been watching the channel and getting excited and being part of it all. Hi, Amber. Stoked you're part of the live here. We're getting ready to tune this bad boy.
I haven't set up any of the boost control stuff.
Okay.
That's the one thing, and check dead times.
Okay.
That's the only two things.
All right. And we got the dead times for these? All right. Oh, I'm stoked. All right. If not, I mean, I could figure it out to you. Doesn't matter that much.
I just have one on the milliseconds right now.
Okay.
So
Man, who the heck is the owner of this car? They need to wash it. I think it's been in the shop a little long. All right. Yeah. All right. I want to thank Missy Wells for the ISO tune. These are the raddest. I can Bluetooth you guys to these. It's great. These little things are. What?
I was wondering if Dustin's looked at YouTube yet.
Yeah, he should be in the live, but he's not. We got 1320, so we got the perfect amount. 1319. I lost somebody. Come back. All right, it's okay. You can only take so much. All right, what do you got? Staying in to win it. Thanks, Six Strip. Yeah, so race week is next week with Garrett. So that's right after PSCA. We run PSCA, what, Saturday, Sunday?
Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday.
Fly out Saturday night.
And I fly out Saturday night. Whew.
And then you come back, and Sunday we have
IFO.
And then the next weekend is Cletus and Cars in Houston. And then the next weekend is FL2K.
So it's non-stop, go, go, go.
And then there's a race in Atlanta.
Woo! We are hot to it. Yeah, hopefully we got everything just stays together and we have a good time. And in the meantime, I'm trying to get SH'O'NUFF running in that time period. So Sean is, I mean, that's why Sean's on this with cage stuff and trying to make everything good. Because you can see on Dustin's cage here. See where the bars are located? It's really the same thing. And when you sit inside, you know, you want to see the tree. You don't want something to block it. So as you get in here, you know, you get a bar right in front of you. And I find that to be an issue. So that's how SH'O'NUFF was too. So I changed it. Oh, let me give my lens a wipe. Get you guys ready. You guys ready? Just about? Because I'm ready. Wiping this off. All right. Sorry, guys. Took a second. Are F-22s any good engines? Yeah, there's certain ones that are better than others, but the F-22 is a great engine. I made one, made 1,000 horsepower of one. That was sweet. Good solid B20 for boost. I would recommend something to support the block or just keep it around 6-7 pounds. Sleeve crackage is a big thing. Right, Gordy?
It is, yep. You don't want to know how much it took to mine.
But here's a B16. How much did it take?
33.
33 pounds, and then you cracked the sleeve.
Well, I saw 37 before, but this time it didn't like it.
Something wasn't happy. Yeah, it could have been timing involved and everything else.
It was a
Yeah.
little spicier on time.
Yeah. Gotta love it though, right?
Oh yeah. Still fun.
All right. All right, so they're going over dead time stuff right now into the fuel tech.
So I've got.
Yeah, Gordy is cool as F.
Oh, you want?
Woo!
Oh, yeah, so we'll just go this whole thing right here. You want 50 or 60?
I probably 60. So they'll get the dead times in. That'll get us straight there. Then we sync it. We may have already synced this thing, but we'll probably check it. And then on boost first, or on the gate first, and then see how she does with a little extra. This is a long rod, aluminum rod, tall deck, 95 millimeter stroke B series. So this is pretty special. It's pretty different. This isn't your average B series engine. This is, the crank had to be done, got shipped in, and then they had to straighten it. They had to polish it. They had to machine it for the clearances. Aluminum rods had to be sized right so it wouldn't hit the bores. Pretty cool little deal.
I just put one here.
Yeah.
And then I take that.
Well, you might
out
take
of-
that to 0.75
Okay, that's what I actually have.
or 0.5, and then you have to subtract that from one.
So.
Yeah, because these at 1 millisecond will be probably a little big. What fuel is this on?
This is E98.
E98? Ignite Red, which is 98%. Okay.
So Brent, if I have 0.75 or 0.5,
You gotta bust your calculator out.
And then I need to subtract 0.5 from that.
Yeah,
Okay, so if that says 2.7,
that's right. So how's Gordo? People are wondering. Kendall's wondering. How's Gordo?
I'm good.
What'd Gordo do this weekend? Oh man, that was not the
went
look.
fishing.
Did you? Did you catch anything?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate things about fishing is sometimes fish don't survive. You happen to snag little fish, and you feel bad about it.
So you're feeling bad right now? You're still feeling guilty?
Yeah, because I snagged a little tiny fish. It was like
How big?
this big.
There it is.
And it was a northern pike, which I was fishing for big northern pike, and I felt bad because they didn't make it. So,
That's all right.
yeah.
Someone did a shout out to Project Binky. Definitely, those guys are too much. They're great, and it's good to see them getting that thing done.
1.48.
Dun, dun, dun. Gordo! Fishing race cars. All right, so this is how you start Fuel Tech. You start by getting all this stuff entered correctly, and then it does its magic. Just put in all the right data and watch things come to life. What's my thoughts on 4G63 build? I love 4G63s. I think, yeah, Project Blinky was started at the same time as the internet. I have, so I don't have a car, a pilot to do an off-road car, but I have a Civic wagon, and that's on my list. I've got the shocks for it. You know, any kind of project, you just stack up parts. Oh, that's flipped. Change that to Lambda. Oh, I guess you could just leave it on. I love these U-Masters, and I don't think Gordo's ever shaving his head. Woo! thing is bad. All right. What do you got?
No, I was just gonna get out, get the timing light on it.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh. What a good view. This is the good stuff. This is our buddy Dustin Hampton's car. This is the view from the cockpit. I love Haul Tech. I love Fuel Tech. I think all those systems are really good.
You're gonna wanna look at CPS compensation and stuff. It's,
Yeah, yeah.
I got the idle pretty good. It's
But it goes
rich
real
when you
fat?
try and rev it, yeah.
Okay.
Big injector light.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I got my phone holder in my bag, so you guys can hang out with me. This is the live stuff. It doesn't go always so smooth, but figuring it out. I don't mind.
This is just the standard.
Yeah. Out of court.
This is just the conventional. You want me to just put conventional stuff?
Yeah, right now. So we're getting ready to sync it right now. I think Brent's setting up somewhere to put the camera. Yeah. I'll let you get set up real quick.
All right.
Shane's over there running into the door.
Was it really rich when you tip in, or was
Yes, yeah, it was really rich on the tip in. I'd hit the throttle and it'd just go to 9s. I don't think it's set up on milliseconds and it's on gas scale. I figured gas scale he'd like better looking at it. Oh, it's the temperature. I have them coming on really low. I'm coming on at like 130, I think. You could move the fan temperature up if you want. I just had them on at like 130 just to test them. We're ready to see this thing fly. How long's he been working on this thing? For this setup? This has been about a year, right? Two?
2 years.
Since he's raced it?
Yeah.
Woo.
I robbed his old setup
Yeah.
and put it in my car to borrow it, and then we started building it.
Yep. So for everybody that wasn't here, this is a Dart tall deck block, Eagle stroke crank, aluminum rods, Freya in the head. This is a next gen 6785 class legal turbo. Mechanical fuel pump. Run on Ignite red fuel.
They didn't fix that button, or you gotta turn it on?
No, you have to crank and turn it on. They haven't gotten back with me yet on it. They're working on it. So crank it and then, yep.
Finger says, hey.
They're trying to put the velocity stack back on.
There was no clamps.
There were no clamps. Yeah. Thanks. My face did great.
Good.
That ain't going anywhere, huh?
No. Not this time.
See if she'll go anywhere, huh?
Oh, did it not read? I guess it didn't sample on that one.
With the down low stuff still rich coming in, so like on that side. Coming into the throttle, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it didn't record that time.
Dyno wasn't connected.
I got it all fixed now.
What it looked like to you?
Air fuel, so it's correcting 13%, so not bad.
No, horrible.
And 12 pounds of boost.
Okay.
So it's probably around 400. Huh?
I don't know what the red limiter is at either.
I do.
Okay. I didn't touch that yet.
No, I know it's that.
Okay.
So back in here, we just need a little bit of. So right here, I'll go on fuel overlay, and you can see. You guys can see everywhere it just went in the map right here. This little blue tracer. So those are the cells we need to fix. And if you come over here, sorry, not my laptop.
He doesn't like my computer.
So right here it'll tell me what I need to pull or what I need to put in, and what my air fuel was, and what it took it to. So come over here, and since it's spaced out pretty good, I can probably just put it in there.
run through this whole thing and pull things up. This is how hard it is too. Not at all.
How was the driving? Was it really rich or?
There's rich coming up in the water. This is why we're also sold on this stuff. It's just so easy.
Wait, we decided to clean this 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, these are primary just rough. It's a big injector on them. I don't think we have any trace control in it or anything.
Yeah, what do you do for pressure?
It could be 75 or 100. You take?
How many people going up?
11:03. No, it's not getting cold yet. It's still hot.
A 9, that was the 8. And he's got the dual type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dual.
No, it hasn't gotten to the machine shop yet, unfortunately. But it will soon.
You what?
Oh, they're asking if my block's at the machine shop yet.
Oh. Is it at the machine shop yet, Gordo?
No, it's not.
Why not, Gordo?
I haven't taken it out yet.
Come on, dog. Let's go.
No, yeah.
Slacking.
We'll get there.
It'll be out soon.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yeah, I'm already fuel tech, Matthew. That's, I did that. That's kind of why I was out for the season. Trying to get it done.
Because I think that just went right to the limit.
And they just spray the tires for the fourth gear.
That one was 625.
Dustin ready, bro?
24?
It's not 24 pounds.
24 pounds?
Okay, so is our increase and decrease maybe backwards? I mean, that wasn't actually the power for 24 pounds, just so everybody knows either. It was spinning, and that was a lower gear. So it just ran right through to the limiter.
It was spicy.
You or your son? Want to go off the
And we
trailer?
only went to 7,900.
500 bucks.
79?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't the limiter?
Yeah, it was spinning for sure.
Yeah. Like 14. Okay, what plugs are there? They're 455 volts.
This is what I do most of the time in the videos. You don't see, I just sit here and work.
Yeah.
It's goofy. I should answer some questions about your car. What lease was that? Huh? What lease was that? 24. 24? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it was spinning like crazy too.
What's up? What do they want? What do you got cooking?
I don't know. Anyone got questions for Goofy?
Goofy built CRX.
He's over there. Oh, the CRX. Yeah, right there on the trailer still.
On the trailer.
It's on the trailer, man.
Yeah.
Waiting for the call out. I need to get an alternator on it. We took it to the track Saturday, and the voltage, we tuned it on the, it was on the jump box, like the battery charger, so it had solid volts the whole time, and it was 12.2 when I was out there, and I couldn't even give it gas without it just going instantly leaning, so I needed to turn up my voltage comp or just adjust things and get it all situated right, the alternator on there and stuff, so get all that figured out, and then we'll be back out there. I'm gonna try and go to the races this Saturday at the PSCA race. Friday and Saturday, so it's gonna be epic.
Sick. They said, how do you like your new glasses?
I haven't got them yet, but they're gonna be sick when they show up.
Yeah?
Yeah. He just came by like a day ago, so he's gotta make them.
Oh, okay. Cool.
They'll be done soon.
Are they gonna be like the same style?
Probably same ones, yeah. He said he's gonna make sunglasses too, though. So.
Oh, sick.
I'll have sunglasses.
Oh,
We'll be
yeah.
able to, won't have to drive staring into the sun with brother. We'll just be putting our sunglasses
Right?
on.
I don't know if you're gonna do a big all-wheel drive burnout.
I want to. I mean, I practically did an ice cream cruise, but I kind of want to strap to one of these yellow poles and light it up.
Yeah. There's already marks from them doing that over there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, are you going to IFO?
I'm gonna try. If it's still together and everything running good after PSCA, I'm definitely gonna be there.
Yeah, for sure. I wanna know, what's the goal? Mid-8s?
I mean, one day, but right now, I just want to get down the track.
Fair
I
enough.
just want to get down the track. I mean, even if it's a 13, man. I
Right.
ran two 19s at 20, like, not having it. We need to. My stock is bigger than 17. We need to be that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What about you, Gordo? You got your
What do you
motor out
mean?
yet?
Nope, not yet.
What?
No. They were asking me about
You got
that too.
sleeves ready to go in.
I
man. What
know.
are you
I'm
doing?
slacking.
All right.
But it'll be out probably
out.
tonight.
So this thing was on 24 pounds just now. Brad's was on 29 yesterday.
Yeah.
Lone stop.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy.
I don't condone that at home.
No.
Super stoked. Shane's got his car back together.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking awesome, man. Pumped every time I see it. I'm so pissed.
For real.
It's sick.
It honestly could be one of the fastest cars here.
For sure.
Pretty cool.
Yo, what
I
up?
dropped my bumper off yesterday with a boat guy to fiberglass, fix the fiberglass and paint it all and everything.
Nice.
I have Brad taking the paint it up.
Oh, yeah.
Just the bumper. I broke it at the roll racing.
Oh, you broke it?
Because it was the first time I ever drove with it on, you know? So turning right, no problem. It doesn't hit it. But the little piece where it bolts up on the left side, on the passenger side, right side, it just grabbed it and folded it down. So he's going to re-fiberglass that. I'm going to trim it a little shorter after he's all done and we'll let it ride.
Cool.
I'm excited. I have a full bumper.
Right? So what are you changing here?
Me, I'm trying to make it drive up and then we obviously need enough fuel for it when it's up there. So
Makes sense.
we're going to do that. And those guys, were they working on plugs or something?
Oh, let me see. What are you guys doing up here? You guys check the plugs? Oh, okay, yeah, we could spray it.
Got some?
Do I have some? Yeah, maybe.
Find me some.
Didn't see it tugged that way.
Yes, we chopped the cage and showing up. Just the front bars.
What's that?
Oh, I was just talking. Said they chopped the bars and showing up. Yep, we chopped the bars. just to put new ones in.
Yeah, that was hard to see, but it's what it is. Had to be done.
Hey Gordo, how you feeling after your scooter wipeout?
Check your straps.
Yeah, when it came up, it was
I
like...
felt it. I saw it go over to the right.
Yeah, I felt it. I was like, let's go. That's why I like this over 100.
Jared, yes, we'll be here for a while.
Yeah, I mean, we're really doing this.
We don't have some of the other stuff.
We were not.
None of the other stuff anymore.
Oh wait, we might. I just
Yep, we would rather chop the cage now than later. Gordo is the PFI fall guy.
He says he's got it all chopped out. He always wanted to do
Yeah. Gordo's the PFI fall guy I just read. All right. Sean said he got the rest of these bars cut out. We'll go check it out. Tom has been at home. He's running a business, so he's just been there doing that. All right. So the front bars that were over here, front bars are gone. The dash bar is gone.
Oh, wow.
And the front down bars here
Flashlight right there.
are gone. Yeah, shine that over here. That's where it
it's
used to connect on the
dissected.
floor.
Yeah, so now I just have to grind these welds off, and then it'll be back to my original coping, you know, my original notches. And then I'll rebuild a new bar to fit the way we want it.
Yeah. And then same thing here. Get down to the notches.
Yep.
And then put a new dash bar in. Then you can connect the steering stuff to it again, connect the pedal stuff.
Yeah, then the clutch pedal can attach to it and doesn't move the firewall. Now
It's-
we know that
It'll be attached to where it is now and to the bar. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
was
make
gonna
it
say
go
this
to both.
almost needs integrated into it a
That's-
little bit, just because of how flimsy it is.
That's exactly what
I
I
can
was
believe how flimsy that was.
I couldn't either.
I'm still.
Well, it did the same thing with the steering column you and me
yeah,
looked
yeah.
that day.
When we were looking at the steering, we were saying something. And that's why you'd redone that bar that was on the front on that tube. So it was like down the line. It's like we just have to, because I hadn't even pushed on the brake pedal yet, which is also gonna tug down.
Oh, yeah.
I hadn't even got that.
I think when you're pushing on those at the same time and your
Yeah.
hand on the steering
Well,
wheel.
It was hard to believe how much this moved stock.
So with the
Couldn't
brake
believe it.
assembly wasn't tightened in. So
Yeah.
when I first did it, it moved even more. And then I bolted in the 4 bolts that master
Oh,
would
yeah,
be
tied to the
with
fire.
that top one, and it triangulated it off and braced it a bunch. Need some more.
Well, there we go. We're missing a couple bars now.
There we go.
It'll be right now, though. All
And
right.
I think I'm gonna have more time in the low end of this car, so we'll make another rip and we'll just
Yeah. Yeah, we're probably about out of battery anyway.
so we'll do that.
We'll spray the tires.
Everyone can see a little bit of horsepower.
Yeah.
Have some fun with us. Remember to get on pfispeed.com, grab some merch, helps us all out. Oh, Twin Turbo Todd popped his hood today. We can check him out.
It was about food.
Yeah, it's been popped all day.
I didn't see it.
It's been popped all day.
So he's got his turbos back on. He's got engine all fixed up. What'd you change this time to hold that thing back together?
Well, we changed all the breather stuff, but then I went through the head this time. I bought the 4-piston micrometer for the install height of his valve springs. So me and Morgan went through that and got it all set up. And then I had some custom shims made since I couldn't get some here on time. So that should be solved. And then we're gonna change a little bit of 2-step settings, so it's not as
rowdy. Hey, Gordo, I was wondering how much money to chop your hair?
I don't know. I'll do it for free.
Well, I would do it for free too, but I mean,
No, I'm saying I'm gonna cut his hair.
it'd be rough to get rid of these locks. I mean, the old ladies like
You might be able to hear us. When we
they get behind it. They get behind those locks.
There you go.
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Hold on.
Throw them out a number. Yeah, you gotta read too. Give them a number.
I have to read.
Yeah, Gordo was kind of quiet. They're trying to touch my hair. Encourage him to say stuff.
Oh, Brent, we gotta put the fuel in.
I'll try.
It can't be boring on there, okay? Then you lose fuel.
And I have the charger hooked up right now too, Brent.
Love you, Gordy.
What are they telling you?
About
250. He'll pay you
250.
250. Cut your hair. That's the most you've ever been paid to cut your hair.
well, it all just depends on where the decibel. That guy says 1,000, so I mean I don't
I
know.
might take his bet.
$1,000? I mean I
Not
don't
me,
know.
but go
I got car parts
Not
to
cutting my
buy.
hair.
Not cutting your hair for 1,000?
I don't know. My boat rides are more expensive than that.
They said don't do it, so I don't know. I might be with you, Bear. Yeah, I need the extra padding. That guy says at least $3,000. Yeah, hair like this is worth a lot of money. Can't just kill it for free. You guys know how much perms cost? A lot of people spend money, good money, to get hair like this.
Brent, I'm gonna spray a lot.
You spray it?
Yeah.
Lock.
Make it look like maple syrup.
That's a secret. You can't tell everyone who lives in dinosaurs. I knew that was sounded spicy. 904.
904.
I like pulled it up to 7,900.
Yeah.
It was all the dino
It
sauce.
was still flat. It still wanted to go.
Yeah, I was just like, dang, this thing's a beast.
Right? How much boost was that one here?
How many pounds is that, Brent?
Over 9,000.
33.
83.
It don't even need to get turned up anymore. That's plenty for him to learn on.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm impressed by how this stroke is. You know what I mean? It comes up so quick.
calling him. Hold on.
You calling it?
Hey, what are you doing? You're working. Yeah. Are you ready for some good news, bro? You guys, man, you need to pick me up today right now, it sounds like. So, just to cheer you up, you can go run your car on Wednesday, and it just made 904 on like the second pull.
It's third.
Oh, third pull. Third pull, yeah. So you have a 900 horsepower car now. And it works. What's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All set. Car makes power. You ready to drive this thing? Oh, I'll deal with that later. I'll deal with that later. We want to get yours going. So,
Awesome.
come by when you're done with work. Come check it out.
See, everybody gets to hang out with us and see every little bit.
Yeah, come
That's all the
check
stuff
car
that
out.
really happens in a tune.
Right?
Yeah.
All little bits. Cool.
Okay, well, I'll be here for a little bit. So, all right, later.
Well, I did a good job on this one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, that was just 8,000.
That's what I said. I think this will only need to red to 9 to be totally written.
Yeah, bring his powering stuff out.
Yeah. Awesome. You see. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys. Put Gorilla Glue for Dino Sauce.
Oh, he just spilled the Coke.
I knew he did.
Oh,
Gordo just got my Coca-Cola.
Brand new. It's all gone.
I'll put it on the charger for a minute too.
he took off running. See that? He's gonna-
All right, guys. We're going to go to, it's been quite a long time. Oh, the duty cycle? Somebody wants to know the duty cycle. I'd like to know the duty cycle myself, so hold on. See, it was 40%.
What was it?
40%.
duty cycle on the
40%.
I need those as secondary.
Yeah, these would be great secondaries.
I really need those as secondary.
What else do you guys want to know?
Intake air temperatures.
Intake to air temps. So that's it's up there. 131. Not as cool as I would hope, but not the end of the
I mean,
world.
we didn't have a fan.
What kind of pollution? Well, it's alcohol, so not much.
We'll go race this all weekend. Go mow your lawn. It's worse.
Will this beat Morgan? I don't know yet. I mean, he's gonna have to learn to drive it. It's got all the goods. It's got PPG trans. It's got all the goods. It just has to get worked out. Brand new build here, so
It does take a little bit
I was
of time.
pretty
You can't
impressed.
You can't just climb into the ring without leaking.
It was great seeing you guys all here with us live doing this. It was a lot of fun. You guys got to see the bars come out of SHO'NUFF. You guys got to see a couple cool little rips and hang out with us for a little bit. So that was fun. We need to do this more often. I'll always try to answer you guys' questions as best as I can, and we'll continue to have fun. So we appreciate you guys watching. Give us a like, subscribe, and you guys know the deal. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks a bunch.